Hello, my friend. You wrote to me to ask me a very specific question, which is, why do you feel so deeply and so strongly that it is wrong when other people make fun of you? And it seems as if in the past you've had a huge sense of humor because you didn't think too much about yourself. And you weren't precious about it. And you were allowing people to just, joke with you. But now you have started to think about yourself and what goes wrong in your life and what it means when other people speak to you in a way that is actually very offensive and disturbing and disrespectful. It's all very good and well, my friend, to have a sense of humor. But it is also very important to take yourself seriously and to know that you would never make light of somebody else in that same way, and that therefore it isn't right, and you deserve better than that, and you definitely need to find kind and simple, easy ways of letting people know that you expect better from them. It doesn't have to become a big deal. It doesn't have to be a fight. It can simply be about you showing people that you have a new dignity about you and that you are quite serious about not accepting other people to think that it is all very good and well for you to be the butt of their joke, because it isn't good and well, is it? Jokes are much, much better when they do not offend and hurt anybody. And if your friends don't know how to speak to you, that is, my friend, because you haven't set those boundaries in the past. And so it is time for you to learn to do that and to just speak calmly about it when somebody hurts you. And of course, in the past, you wouldn't have known that it was hurtful. You just accepted that other people could treat you in that way. It's a very interesting thing how we learn slowly where the boundaries lie and what is acceptable and what is just simply not acceptable, my friend. If people make others laugh at your expense, that's not right. That is never right. Unless you are a comedian and you have deliberately made yourself into a joke. Other than that, it is never right to speak of another person in such a way that actually you are not only hurting their feelings, you are hurting their feelings in front of other people who are thinking this is a good joke. You're allowing yourself to be turned into a joke, and you are better than that. You know that now. But, you can't reproach them if that is what you've tolerated in the past. So it's you that has to indicate the change. It is you that has to show your dignity. It is you that has to show how you think other people should be treated by treating them in that way. And then you can say to anybody who isn't respectful, especially if they do that in relation to somebody other than you, Hey mate, think about this for a moment. How would you feel if your friend said that about you? How would you feel? How would that be for you? And so by doing that, instead of victimizing yourself, you're drawing the other into that imagination, into realizing for themselves what is happening in that human relationship. And it also is about you calling them to attention, calmly and quietly, calling them to thought, and for having greater care about what happens between people. Because we all deserve to be treated respectfully, my friend, and we all have some responsibility in setting those standards in our relationships to other people. So you've woken up to the need for you to be respected. Go for it. Let them know what you want, who you are, and what you expect, and how you show how you will do that for others as well. And your life will change a little bit for the better. And that is all for the good, my friend. So take courage and keep going, but don't make a big deal out of it. Make it into an opportunity rather than a terrible challenge, and enjoy what happens to it. I hope it goes well for you. Be gentle, be kind to yourself, be good to each other.